All right, so if you don't know, I'm Troy Baker. I play Archer in Fullmetal Alchemist and Greed in the Fullmetal Alchemist event. I have blonde hair. I like to wear scarves. If at any time during this convention you do not see Troy with a scarf, it is an impersonator and you must assassinate him. No, I'm Travis Willingham. I play Colonel Roy Mustang in Fullmetal Alchemist. I do play Guile in Street Fighter. My goodness, let's see how many I can list off the top of my head before my brains turn into scrambled eggs.
Good luck.
Conda from Deep Gray Man. Maury from Moron High School Host Club. Horrible fan girls and boys. I don't even say anything in that show. I get more emails. I get just as many emails and messages about Maury from Moron as I do about Mustang at Host Club, and I say like 9 words. I mean, literally, I say 900 different ways. I told the director of that show, I was like, you know, if we just took 2 hours of me going, I would never have to come in and record again, because I would be done. I'd literally say maybe 20 words after that, that's it. You're like, oh my, Maury's like my favorite character. Why? I just love him so much. You're a liar. You're a liar and a thief. Everyone should love honey. Exactly. See? Everyone needs a little pocket-sized ninja that you can throw at them and maybe kill you with cuteness or like some crazy throwing star. And then you give him cock. No kidding. Fancy tuna. Oh, come on! I just said raw fish and you guys screamed. What else?
Vampire Night.
Thank you, yes. In Vampire Nights, my second character to have a pirate patch thing going on. Mustang first, and then Toga. I like having a character's name that is Toga. Toga. Right? Toga.
None of y'all seen Animal House? See? Thank you. Screw young people.
Screw young people.
Do your homework.
See Animal House. Lots of video games, lots of anime, but you know, let's ask questions, shall we? I'll sit up here and talk about weird stuff.
How come you never cosplay?
It's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. We cosplay, it's called Halloween. But, I know, everybody's like, but you should do it! You should do it! I had someone offer to make me a Mustang outfit once, and I gave them my dimensions, like over the internet, and then as they started to make it, they were like, do you weigh 700 pounds? I was like, yes. You gave us the false information, didn't you? I was like, yes, I did. I wanted you to make me a giant Mustang version.
And that is how you make a dick move.
It's called misdirection. Alright, so who has a question? You were first. Quiet there.
Do you do Charlotte from Bleach?
Do I do what?
Charlotte from Bleach. No.
Charlotte Keelhorn?
Yes!
Maybe? Yes, I do. Charlotte Keelhorn is... Oh, God. I don't know how you describe Charlotte. Charlotte is like a 6'6", 300-pound, extremely muscly dude with boobs and dresses like a woman. And thinks that he is one.
Oh my God.
And I'm a dangerous, dangerous fighter. It's a lot of fun. Did anybody ever see the Nip Tuck episode that I was in? Yeah. It's kind of like that, but with fighting. Tuck was odd because you know I don't care. I don't really care. And my agent called and goes, so there's this part on Nip Tuck that they're looking for, and I think you'd be perfect for it. I'm like, oh, Nip Tuck, awesome. Yeah, what is it? Like it's a giant cross-dressing store owner named Big Jane.
Did you hit him?
No, I didn't hit him. I was like, I'm sorry? Yeah, it's a cross-dressing store owner named Big Jane. You'd be 6'8", you gotta wear heels, and you can dress up like a chick. Like, are you talking about for national television? Like, is it everybody in the world can see it? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. It was crazy, because you go to the Paramount lot, right? You know, the Paramount lot, on the lot is where... I don't know why that would look like it. There you go, I just thought apparently when you go on the Paramount lot, that's where you can see where, movie stars are driving around in golf carts, and there's all these TV show people walking around, and I'm dressed up like a chick.
Hey, Mr. Clooney, can I get your autograph?
Yeah. And heels? Oh my God. I don't quite think men appreciate how impossible it is to wear heels.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're basically gambling all the time. It is one constant gamble, each step after the next. And I wasn't even wearing like, the little pointy like stiletto things that chicks like to wear. I had the big square, it was like a nice big platform in the back, and I had to have like someone hold my hand while I walked. When there were stairs, there was a fair chance I was going to bust it and die. It was horrible. But yeah, Nip Tuck was odd. So it was only natural that I would play Charlotte Kilburn in Bleach. And talk like this. Any other questions? Must have some. Yes, back it up.
You just consume my water? Oh, you guys.
Shut up.
I don't know how long you've been here, but how are you enjoying your lesson piano?
I'm loving it. I saw someone in the back going, I don't know what that is. I'm pulling me in. We got in late last night. We were supposed to get in earlier, but I had to be at CBS yesterday in the morning, so we got in at like 11. Yeah. Well, we got in. It was like a 3.5-hour flight, and then we had to drive another hour or something. But it was good. So we got in and literally passed out and woke up and had breakfast. Where was my breakfast person? I had hell! Wave. Yes. So it's good. I'm having a great time. Thank you very much. How awesome is that pool out in the lobby? Holy crap! I just want to jump from like the waterfall. Is that so? I know. We'll get kicked out in a second. It's only 4.5 feet. It's probably not deep enough. But it's a great way to go out. Any other question? Yes, Bluehead.
What was your favorite scene to record as Roy Mustang?
My favorite scene to record depends on the series.
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. What was that? What?
Tiny miniskirts.
Tiny miniskirts! I know there were absolutely no miniskirt lines in Brotherhood, which is shocking. I know, I asked Mike, I was like, so can we just throw like a miniskirt line? He goes, Travis, it's not in the script. I'm like, yeah, but come on. Come on, we'll just throw it in subliminally and see if anybody catches it. Be like, greed, I'm going to kill miniskirts. Just see if anybody catches it. No, in Brotherhood, I thought the coolest part of the entire series was when I fought and/or killed. If you haven't seen the show, sorry, gotta play catch up. Spoilers! Yeah, so if you haven't seen the show, just earmuffs it real quick. Earmuffs, anybody? No? I saw one, good. Yeah, so when I kill Lust, okay, you're good. I was looking forward to that because the music's awesome and she's screaming like crazy, plus killing my fiance. So, and he's all awesome. He's holding his gaping wound and he's burned closed, and I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. Until we recorded the scene where I fight Envy. was fun. It's one thing to play, a hero is always fun to play. There are cool climactic scenes that are always fun to record, and it's always fun to record villains, right? Because it's always fun to play evil. Normally, hopefully, you're not an evil person. But when you get to go nuts, like truly, truly nuts, like burning someone every other second, nuts, it's kind of fun. Because you just, I mean, we literally were, I was screaming. Who's seen it on Brotherhood on Cartoon Network? You've seen the MP fight?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Awesome!
Pretty nuts. It was pretty, I was watching it going, because it was literally as loud and as crazy as I could possibly scream. And, you know, by the end of the day, I was like, do you think we got it? I don't think I could do another take. Because it was just like, I mean, everything you had. It was so much fun. So that was easily my favorite part. Plus, you know, I think Wendy Powell had already recorded, so I could hear her screaming to death while we were recording, which just kind of made it much more sadistically fun. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, Mom! Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, not talking crazy. That's that show that helped work. Question. In the back.
What's your favorite character to voice?
I did not point at you. You will be next, though. I pointed over here.
What was the most awkward line you had to say in all the animes you voiced in?
I love this part.
Yeah, this one's easy. This one's easy. Did anyone ever see a show called Glass Fleet? Wow, really? So Glass Fleet was... I was the lead character. Laura Bailey also played the lead female, and I looked like some kind of an 80s hairband rock singer. I had some really awful big hairdo with like leather pants, boots, fingerless gloves, and for some reason when my character wanted to be super, super cool, he would take out a harmonica, because that's cool. He would spit it in the air, snatch it, maybe blow a note or two, and then he would say his super awesome cool line of, "Feel my wind." Feel my wind. What? I mean, literally, it was like, there... I will assassinate you again. I will burn you where you sit. It was crazy because, you know, when you're doing this, you know, some people are like, so do you watch the series that you have in? Sometimes, you know, but a lot of times we don't have time to go and watch every episode of Bleach or Naruto or DBZ or whatever. So we'll come in and we're just, you know, we see what the scene that we're doing. And normally we see the line, we'll watch it in Japanese, and then you try and dub it and match the lip flap. So when you look down and you see, "Feel my wind," period. I'm like, really? Am I farting? What is this? And he's like, just say the line. I'm like, how can I say the line? He looks like he's being cool, and I have to say, "Feel my wind." I can't be cool and say that. He's like, just say the line, "Feel cool, Travis. Be cool and say, feel my wind." I'm like, feel my wind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. This is ridiculous, right? Which was only topped by the fact that later in the series, Laura comes up to my character and goes, "I can feel it. I can feel your wind."
Does she smell it?
Yeah, I know. I was like, "I'm sorry, you feel my wind. I had onion rings." Oh. So that was easily the weirdest line in the anime. I'm sure I'm missing another obvious one, but that one just stuck out because I had to say it all the time. Follow me, feel my wind.